Okay, start recording. Hello everybody, it's Jim the Gentleman Crafter, and tonight we are making, I call it Fiona's Lace origami box. And you can have it with the little tabs straight out. You can curl them up to make it look like a jester box, or you can put them down, glue them down like that. And it's easy to make and fun to do, and it's a fast, easy gift. Fill it full of candy, give it to somebody, and it's done, right? So I'm going to show you how to do it. It takes minutes, really. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And right now I'm just using some just odd paper. Anything I've got left over, and I've got some Tim Holtz wallflower left over. I'm recording. Where? Oh, Sandy. Sandy. She's asking. Jim Marie's asking you a question. I'm gonna use this. So you just need one sheet of scrapbook paper, and really, origami needs to be done with a little bit thinner paper, but it might crack, but it looks fine because the tip's the only thing that's going to look kind of crazy, and you'll be fine with that. Okay, so here we're ready to go. Here we go. So we're going to take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and if y'all have questions, just stop me, and I'll look up every so often because I want to make sure, because you're going to have to catch this. And I might see if I can do it. I can't do it backwards. But you'll have to do what I do. And I had to look at the video upside down to try to figure out how I did it years ago. So anyway, here it is. So the first part's really easy. So I'm going to take my 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I'm going to grab my glasses and put them on. And at this point, you need to kind of pick what you want to be on the outside. So I want this pattern to be on the outside. So I'm going to fold it in half. So you got 6 inches, and really, I think if you bone folder it, or if you burnish it down, it might make the paper crack more. And so I'm just going to finger press it, and then so that's that way, right? So then I do it this way. We'll do it a couple of times, okay? So we'll know what to do. Sandy, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, babe. So I'm going to half it and half again. And this has got some kind of steel paper or something somewhere. What if he sealed this with? Let me see. It's got glue on it from that adhesive where he's put it together. Oh my gosh, I've never experienced that before. It's a big piece too. I think I'll get another one. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Does it have it? Nope. I've never seen it that much glue adhesive at the top of it. So anyway, we'll start again. So 12 by 12, half it, finger press, turn it, right, and put it down in half. Okay. So now I've got 4 quarters. Now I'm going to go from corner to corner. So I'm going to go this corner to that corner. And once again, we'll do it again. I'll do it twice. Okay, so I'm making a triangle. So open that up. I'm going to flip it because I think it's easier to do it this way. So again, I'm going corner to corner. Okay, and I'm going to flip it back. I'm going to press it down the middle and see how it pops up. And that's by turning this over and doing that last fold. It's so much easier. So you just pick up these 2 corners that are popped up already. Like that. And turn it into a square. Okay? So you see how that worked? Down and down. 2 big mouths, like a puppet. Right? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put all my feathers, I call this feathers, I don't know why, but all my feathery pieces down toward the front. And I have the pointy, solid tip toward my body, okay? So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this top flap and fold it in the 2 pieces, right? And make a kite. So that's one part of the kite. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. what I mean by kite, let me show it to you. You can kind of see the kite there. So it's this. Okay? And then I'm turning it over to the other flat side. I'm doing the same thing. I got my feathery part up here, right? So I'm starting at the top feathery part, pulling it into the middle. I can't see it, bless me. And then do the same thing on this side. So I've got my other kite on the other side. Right? That's it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Let's see if I can do this upside down for you. I don't think I can. My brain's not that good. So this would be working toward, I don't know. I better do it the my way. Look upside. Look upside down. So I'm opening this up right here. And I'm folding it in like that. You know, I wonder if it'd be better if I got closer. Can y'all see it? Let me see if I can come down a little bit. Is that better? So you got that, right? So basically what I'm doing is I'm opening this flap up right here, and I'm folding it down onto, I got this central part down in the center, so I'm making two kites. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it over. I'm doing the exact same thing. So I'm opening this up somehow, like that. And this is your way. So I'm going to fold it down like that. Make my first kite, my little tiny kite right there. And I'm making another one, so I'm going to open this up. Like that. And then fold it down. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to take this, I'm going to kind of, see it's got that. I'm going to kind of take this and fold it in half. I'm going to bring in this same part over here and doing that. So this is what I got. Okay? So on this one you're going to have a little bit, you'll feel it, it's a fold right where it needs to be, so I'm folding that in. I'm doing the same thing on this one, I'm making more kites. So there's my big kite, right there, big kite. Okay, I'm flipping it over. I'm folding again, and once again, this is the feathery end. I'm folding on the top part down, right up to my middle seam here, and making another kite on the other side. So it looks like that. So now I've got a big kite. Are y'all already confused? Excuse me. Okay, so this is the bottom of my box. This is the top. So I'm going to turn it back around toward me. And so maybe we can change the camera a little bit and we'll do it the way you can see it. But anyway, I'm taking these little feathery parts. I'm folding it down just where it wants to be. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking one of them, this one, and folding it down. Okay. I'm going to open it back up like that. I've got my kites, and I'm taking this piece and folding it down. I'm turning it over and doing that piece. Okay, so you've got that shape, kind of like a crown, maybe a Russian crown, maybe. What do you think? But this is the bottom, this is the top. Okay, so then this is where the magic happens. So you open it up like that. Let me see if I can do that better. You can already see where these are coming up. You put your hand in it like that. and kind of force the sides out. And y'all, I'm serious. When you glue this down, this is a pretty substantial. I mean, it feels pretty substantial, especially if it's done with, scrapbook paper. So now I'm going to show you the other version. What I did is I'm going to take my hot glue gun. Ouch. I'm going to put a little glue here. I need to put my glasses back on. Don't even know if I hit it. I don't think I did. So I'm going to put a little glue on the end. I'm going to just fold that down and fold it down. A little too much glue, actually. I'm just folding that tip right on over and folding it down. Okay, so do that for all 4. If you want to have a star box for Christmas, kind of a star box, you could do that. Just leave it open. You know what I mean? Maybe you could do that. So you could do just a star box. You could do the jester, or you could do the folded sides. And I'm going to do the folded sides on this one, or the glued sides. But again, like if you're looking for something quick to put treats in, say you fill this with Easter grass or something, you know what I mean? Use Easter paper. You could make a little quick Easter gift, or just fill it with tissue paper and then put a little gift in it, or put bag some Hershey's Kisses in it, and you got a quick present. At least they showed that it was a handmade gift, right? So I'll do it again, and then we'll make the lid. Everybody cool? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't go backwards. Caesar, is there any way to move this camera over my shoulder or no? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this. How can I do this backwards so they can see it from my angle?
I have to move the whole thing to the back.
Can we do, or I can come around? Can I come around there, and can you move the computer monitor that way? So I'll just do it on that side of the table. Can you move the chair? Move the chair and leave the camera, and I'll just work on that side of the table. Push the camera. Sorry, y'all. We're working on it. I was going to see if I can get it to where y'all can see it over my shoulder. I'm trying, Barb. We've got the computer like right here. That's what it looks like on a chair. So we're trying to move it out of the way so I can work on that side of the table. Okay, that's good enough. All right, hold on, I'm coming over. Okay, let's see if I can bring this up a little bit. So I can stay, or actually I can go over that way. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Trying to figure out this situation. Can you make it straight? Or is that this way? Yeah. There we go. Is that good? If I could stay up in this part of the world, I'll be doing good. How far over can I go? Can I go over this way? Yeah. Okay, so here's my paper. So we all ready for part 2? Okay, so just follow me through. We'll do again. So my 12 by 12 piece of paper. Pick which side you want to show. I want the pattern. Okay. Well, let's do this side. Let's do something different. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to fold it in half. And finger press. I've got hot glue everywhere. And then I'm going to take it, open it back up, fold it the other way halfway. And finger press. That's good. Yay! Okay, good. So then I'm taking it and I'm going corner to corner. You can kind of see where the quarters are. So I'm going to go corner to corner. And passes. Yeah, I think I'm a corner to corner. Okay. And you would want to do corner to corner again, but I like to flip it onto the wrong side, which would be my outside side. And I'm going to do it this way because it's easier to grab in the middle. So I'm going to fold it on the other side. The side we weren't folding on. Okay, so then I open that up. I got it like that, and I push it down in the center. Okay, and that just automatically says, okay, these two want to go up. So that happens when you just fold on the wrong side. So that's just so much easier. So you just take these two corners and bend them up together like that, and then press it down into a box. Okay, you've got your square. Okay, hard sides here. All the feathery ends are here. Okay, so I'm starting with the feathery end, and I'm coming and I'm taking this quarter section, and I fold it down into the middle seam and out to the tip. And I'm making my first part of my kite with rubber cement everywhere, hot glue. So I'm doing the same thing here. I'm gonna I find it easier to work this way. So I'm kind of turn it a little bit so I can get to it better and make my kite. So that I'm looking at it that way. So actually, that's the kite upside down. So I'm flipping my paper over. Everybody good? And I'm folding this down to the seam, making that part of the kite. Okay? Folding this one over. And making that part of the kite. I'm not really worried about my tips. You can see how kind of ugly they are. But it depends on what you're going to do with them. So if you're going to do like this, you want them to be kind of pretty, you can work on that later. Okay, so that's that. So I'm turning this around. I'm opening this up. So here's the hard part out away from me. And the feathers are toward me. So I'm going to take this part and I'm opening it up. Just like that. I can see that seam right here, and this is where the fold is, so I've got that kind of matched up, making my little kite. That's kite one. So I go over to this side and make kite two. Okay, so I'm done on this side. So I'm turning it over, doing the same thing. So I'm going to make two small kites. So I'm opening this up, pressing it down, one kite. Open this up. Am I in view? Y'all doing good? Cool. I'm pressing this down. Okay, so I've got my two kites. Okay, so I'm going to take this. See? I'm taking it, kind of put my hands in the middle of it. I'm pushing these kind of together. So I've got this shape. Okay? See my kites in there? Right here. Okay, I'm going to turn. Okay, now I've got the hard part toward me. The feathers are out toward away from me. And you can kind of see, you maybe not see, can you see that right there? I'm taking that and I'm going the exact opposite direction, so I'm starting my kite back up. Like that. Same thing over here. Here's my one kite. I turn it over. Do the same thing. Find my little folds. Make my kites. Like that. Okay? Then I can start working on my magic. Again, this is toward me. Here's my stomach. So I'm bringing down one of these at a time. So one of these little tabs. So bringing this down, and it wants to fold right on that line. So it's like right here. So this, it's going to stop it right on those anyway. So I'm just bringing that down. Pressing it in. Okay. Turn it over. Same thing. Pull my little flap down. And it already tells me where I want to fold it because these things want to stop it here. So fold that down. Okay. And I'm opening it up like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other sides. That. Flip it. That. And burnish it in with your fingers. Okay, so here I am. So again, this is going to be the bottom of my box. This is the top of my box, and that's what it looks like. Okay? So I'm going to put my hand inside it, like that. I'm going to start opening it up and pressing the sides out. Like that. So again, you heard me talk about a while ago the star box. You can have it like that. You can't do that. I was thinking you could do that, but it makes it unfold. You can see where it already wants to unfold, so you can't put these together like that, which I thought would be really cute. You might be able to, but you could do that as a star box. Again, you could take something that's round. Let's use this Posca pen and just start at the tip and roll it down if you want kind of that gestury look into it. You know what I mean? Or you could glue the little triangles down. Okay? Y'all got it? You got it? Okay? Okay. So part 2. So I'm going to take one piece of chipboard, just a spare piece of chipboard, and I want to cut 2 things from it. So I've got, let me come back up this way. So I've got my 1-inch piece, and I think this is a 3x3. Let me see. Where's my? This is for the lid. So 1 inch by 12 inches. And a 3x3. It's also a recorded lens, so you can watch as many times as you want. I had to do the same thing. Like I said, I had to go upside down and look. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to figure out what she was doing. And then this one's a 4x4. Okay? I think it's 4x4. So I'm going to take this one, and I can't see. There's some light. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to measure the center. This is my bigger 4x4 piece. So I'm going to measure half of it would be 2x2. I'm going to see how close I can get. Pretty close, right in there-ish. I'm going to take that and I'm going to take my crocodile or something. Or a piercing tool, and go with your 1/8 inch hole and go right on that mark and punch right through. This is going to be for the knob. And I need to go ahead and get that done now. I can cover it with paper now as well and just punch through. You can cover it with paper first, which we should go ahead and do. Let's just say we're going to use, what does my box look like? Let's say we're doing a lid for this one. Actually, let's do it for that. I'll just use that anyway. Okay, so I'm going to cut a piece of paper to either 4x4 or 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, whatever turns you on. Let's see if I can't get this bird. Cut some of her tail off, that's okay. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this on. And then I'm going to poke my hole through again. Okay. And I think I'm going to round my edges. The scallop's close, so I'm going to scallop my edges. Okay, and then this is probably where I would ink it, but I'm not going to ink it. Y'all know how to ink. Okay? So then I'm going to take my little 1-inch piece, right? And I'm going to grab my scoreboard. I mean my cutter. Let's see. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Okay, somebody's smart. Barbara's smart. Yes, she's smart. Have a TV tray next to my computer for the cat. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to take my 1-inch piece and I'm going to score it basically. It's a cut, but it won't go all the way through, so it's perfect for this kind of thing. So I'm going to do it at 3 inches. I'm going to line up my score mark again, or my cut mark with the 3-inch, and do 3 inches. Again, I'm lining it up with the 3-inch, and doing it again. Okay, see, it didn't cut all the way through, it just scored it. Okay? So then I'm going to take a piece of structure strip, which is a 1-inch piece, scored in half at 1/2 inch, and I put 3/8 score tape on each side. I'm just using a spare piece I have, that's what it looks like. And I'm going to cut a 1-inch piece from it. Obviously you don't have to have a structure strip, but just a piece, 1-inch piece, and then put glue on each side of it just to put the folds together. But I have them, so I might as well use it. So I'm going to take my structure strip, I'm taking my tape off of one side. This wants to fold this way. So I'm going to put this on this end, right up to the score mark. So I've got my little L. Right? Bring that around. I'm going to take this off. Okay, and tonight I'm cheating because I'm using hot glue. But again, if you want a fast and easy project to give to somebody really quickly, use hot glue. Probably going to go in the trash anyway. Let's face it. So I'm going to take my little 3-inch by 3-inch piece. I'm sticking it down in through there, and I'm pushing it down. Just like that. Right? Makes a little box. But this is where the hot glue comes in. I'm going to reinforce it on the edges with hot glue on the inside and let that dry. Okay? For a shake. So it's a mess, but it doesn't matter. You could cover that with paper if you wanted to. I wouldn't, because they're just going to pick up the lid. You can see they pick up the lid, put the lid down. You don't really see. You're not going to turn it upside down. If you do, if it bothers you, cover it. So that's done. So then I'm going to take that and turn it upside down. You know what? I'll just use hot glue again. So I'm going to take my hot glue and I'm going to cover the lid. I'm going to turn this upside down. Actually, I need to put on my little thing first. Sorry. I need to do my knob. I don't have a knob. We'll use this knob. I put this all the way through. But probably for this purposes, I would just put it through one side. Sorry. I've got only enough knobs for my classes, and I'm just like out of knobs. So I'm going to put this through right through the bottom side of my lid. And take my knob. Y'all know how to do knobs. Until it's pretty tight. Okay? I'm going to hot glue the top. I'm trying to melt some of that glue. I'm really not trying to use that much glue. You don't need that much glue, but anyway, that, and I'm going to turn it upside down and kind of hold it up and see if I can eyeball it on there. I want about a 1/2 inch around the edge, like that. Okay? So the lid's done, and it's ready to go in the box, like that. So that is it, folks. Easy, easy. So you could use that again on this one. Have the gestury looking box. You could fold these up. Just think about Christmas time. You could put bells on the end of these, maybe. There's got to be a lot of uses. Or you could use the flat. We already said flat. Fill it full of something. Treats. That's how it looked just with being the star box. You know what I mean? So you have star, flat and glued down to the bottom, or gestury. and just add the lid. So again, this is a 1-inch piece, scored at 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, because you'll get 4 sections. You want a 3x3 square. You stick it down the middle, hot glue it if you want to. You could use glossy accents, which is what we did before. You could glossy accents, you want to make it look pretty, and then your lid is a 4x4 square. I would doll up the corners if you want to. It just makes it a little bit more decorative. And then add a knob. And then you've got a fast, fun, easy, cheap, inexpensive project using really a piece of paper and a quarter of a piece of paper. So that's it. What do y'all think? Yay! Yeah, that's sturdy. It is sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. You know what I mean? And they're great to store. I mean, we were talking about that in Germany. If you take it and you fold it back up some way, I can't remember. Back this way. Push on the sides, I think. You could store these and have them ready to go. So if you needed a gift, just pull this out and you're ready to rock. You know what I mean? Even that way, I think. So you can keep that in your drawer, pull these out, you're ready to go. So easy to store. Everybody good? Got it? I told you it was going to be fast and easy. 1 hour. Yay! So, pray for us in the storm tonight. It's supposed to be a pretty good tropical storm coming through, at least for the people in Austin, I know. I know that Caesar tried to call the state comptroller today, and they closed their offices at 3. And then my friend Cricket, we have a birthday luncheon tomorrow, and she was calling to see if I was going, and she said the hospital closed down. The CEO asked everybody to leave around 4 o'clock, so it's something. It's going to be something. But we probably won't get anything. But I did pull down my umbrella, we put the cars in the barn, and I don't think anything else will blow away. It's just going to blow away. It's going to blow away. There's nothing I can do. It wasn't bad for you? Where were you at? Oh, Will. Conroe. She's in Conroe. I knew you were from Texas, but I couldn't remember where. Oops. Didn't your daughter live in Dallas or something? Doggy's in the house. I know it. My baby's gotta come inside. Yeah. I think that Mama was saying we were gone, and so we kept on hearing, I could still get some alerts. In fact, I got those tornado alerts on my phone in Germany, and so that would still come through, all these warnings about bad weather. And so it was like, I was just like one after another, and I would get these messages in Germany. We were sitting there and we're like going, oh my gosh. And so I called my mom first, and I said, Mom, what's going on? And she said, the tornadoes are everywhere. And one's by Burnett, one's by Sun City where Barb lives. And so I called Barb up and I said, Barb, I said, are you okay? And she said, I'm in the closet or in the hallway. I've got Simon in his kennel and I've got my cell phone and flashlight in the hallway. The tornado was like coming right down on her. So it's just, the tornadoes are scary out here. So, has it come through though? I know, we'll probably just be fine. I told Caesar last night, I told Caesar a while ago when we were moving all that stuff to the barn, we were moving the lawnmower out of the way and all the stuff in the barn just so we could get the cars in. I said, probably won't do anything, but it's better safe than sorry. I know it was scary. I think that Barb and Kay were talking. They were here this weekend helping me get some structure strips made, and Barb was helping me get class stuff together. And she was talking about. I was listening to the girls talk, and they were saying that they were calling each other, comforting each other, because it's scary. And what's scary for Caesar and I is that we're on a digital satellite. And so if it goes down, if the storm comes through, we're down. And so we don't know what's happening. And so we have to get our radio out. And so I'll let everybody know that if they hear of anything about something coming our way, to let us know, because more than likely our television's out and we can't listen to anything. Maybe the news. I mean, maybe the radio, if we can get a station. I don't understand what this is. So anyway, that's it. So again, if you're around New Jersey, where is that coming from? If you're around New Braunfels this weekend on Saturday, come down and see us. We're at the Scrapbook and More is what it's called. I want to call it Scrapbooks and More, but it's Scrapbook and More. And then in 2 weeks, around the 10th, 12th, 8th, 9th, something like that of July, we'll be at She Scraps in Florida. So come and see us. 4 classes in Florida and a couple of classes in New Braunfels this weekend. So come and see us if you're around. Hi, Midge. Thanks for coming. All right, everybody. I'm off. I'm going to go eat. Early night. I told you it was going to be fast and easy. So once again, look out for some stuff that's coming out. I'm sorry it's not coming out faster than it was, but I'm just trying to do the best I can. It's a one-man show. And that's all I can say. I can do the only what I can do, and I'm trying to move fast. I wish I could do more. But anyway, y'all have a good one, and thanks so much for coming, and y'all have a great night, and thanks for all the well wishes for me coming back, Caesar and I coming back safely. Y'all have a good one, and thanks so much. Bye.